No, I don't have the habit of sleeping after drinking milk at night, Jungkook said. That can't into the habit because I don't want my child to have any weakness. I have heard that if a mother has fresh milk, then the child also get affected by it. Is that true? On Jungkook's word, they wanted to run away from there. I don't know, they said with a great anger. Hey, how can you not know that you must have fed your child too, right? Mothers know all these things. What kind of mother you were? You didn't know this. They was getting so irritated. Anyway, take special care of your diet. Otherwise, I will have to forcefully feed you with my own hands. When Jungkook left the room, they changed his clothes. By then, Rohan had also woken up. After bathed him and dressed him in a clean clothes, they laid him down on the bed and he started playing. Time just kept passing by. Their worries were only increased when Jungkook came home. Jungkook used to ask Tae one question after another. How many times a day does his son feed? Don't you face any difficulties? Such things used to make Tae nervous. Such things a husband asked to his wife about the child. That too, in a very normal manner. A month later, the doctor called Taehyung and asked him to come to the hospital because his brother was not feeling well. During dinner, they told Jungkook, Mr. John, I have to go to hospital. My brother's health is not good. So the doctor called me and informed me. They was very worried. Jungkook was eating salad. He said, Okay, I will go to office in the morning. You will be ready. I will take you. Taehyung said, No, I will go myself. I need 3 or 4 hour leaves. Add this a lump for a beard on Jungkook's forehead. What do you mean 3 hours, Mr. Taehyung? I can only give you 1 hour leave, and that too with difficulty. I will drop you at the hospital. The driver will pick you up after an hour. Anyway, my son is getting used to you now. I don't want my baby to miss you and cry from behind. I can't see tear in his eyes. And the hospital is a place where I can't send my baby with you. Anyway, you can't get more than 1 hour leaves. Jungkook didn't ask why. His brother was admitted in the hospital. Why he had to go. They wanted Jungkook to ask him and he tell what dangerous disease my brother was suffering from, so that maybe some sympathy would waken in Jungkook's heart, and he would give them money, because after 6 months, they definitely needed more money. But Jungkook didn't ask anything. Jungkook had left there from the hospital in the morning, and left from there. They met his brother, who was already looking very quite weak. The doctor said he doesn't take the medicine on time. He started fighting and argue. Taehyung asked him, Why are you doing this? Dan said, I don't want to stay here. For God's sake, take me away from here. I don't want to stay. They said, If it were in my hand, I will take you away. But there is nothing in my hand, and you are being treated well here. You will be fine. With great difficulty, they had explained it to his brother. They looked at the clock, and it was almost an hour later when the driver called Taehyung's number, saying that the child was waiting for him. They had come to console his brother and convince him to get treatment. When they returned home, Rohan's crying could be heard. They quickly took Rohan in his arm, fed him with a feeder, played with him for a while, then fell asleep. At night, they felt as if someone was staring at him. They opened his eyes and the room was dark. Then they felt as someone's fingers were slowly moving around his neck. They had suddenly moved and was half sitting. He quickly turned on the lamp and looked in front of me. Jungkook was standing in front of him. They don't know why, but his eyes were red. He was also dressed in a night suit. They was very scared to look at him. Seeing the drunkenness in Jungkook's eyes, Taehyung's senses were blown down. He immediately stood up. What? What are you doing in my room at this time? I just can't sleep. Saying this, he came closer to Tae. Jungkook started to push his hair that was on Taehyung's face with his index finger, and they jerked his hand away. What kind of rudeness is this? Go outside, and from now on, I will lock the room and sleep. You can't do this. I have already given you advance money. You cannot go before a year. Jungkook said, your husband left when you were young. You must be missing him. He was asking, taking one step at a time toward Tae. What kind of thing are you talking about? I have not said anything strange. How do you control your emotion at this age? Doesn't your heart want someone to be there? Someone who can talk sweetly and comfort you. It's been 3 months since my wife got divorced. She had divorced me before Han was born. As soon as my son was born, she gave me my baby and ended all the relation with me. And as soon as she got divorced, she got married. Because a woman cannot live without a man after marriage. Today I am also missing my wife very much. I thought maybe you were awake. Some desires must be bothering you too. Stop talking nonsense. It would be better if you don't talk to me like that. Jungkook smiled and said, okay, why are you getting angry? Let's talk about something else. Your brother. Jungkook took another step toward Taehyung. Now they was leaning against the wall. Yes, Jungkook said again. Money is needed for his treatment, and you don't have that much money. Am I right again? Yeah, but why are you asking? If you want me to pay all his expense of your brother, then you will have to do one thing for me. What? Marry me? But they immediately refused. No, I'm engaged, and my fiancé is in another country for some time. He will return in a year, and I will marry him. I will pay for my brother treatment with the money I have earned through my hard work. The young refusal seems to set fire in Jungkook's body. What do you mean? Who is your fiance? And what kind of fiance? It had been few months since your husband passed away. According to you, your child lived a few days and died, right? There was as if he had lost the senses. In his haste, he had spoken the truth